Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading for August 2021. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Those intuitively guided to the reading, to the channel. I want to say welcome and thank you for paying attention to your intuition. That's probably what your guides want to say. Some of you may be ruled, some of you could be Virgo, also ruled by Mercury, as is Gemini, or you could be in love with the Gemini. Gemini, I have to tell you, you came up in a lot of people's reading in July, so I'm interested to do your reading. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to bring the screen down a little bit. There we go. And we're going to start with our Mother Mary Oracle deck. Already pre-shuffled. All my cards that we're going to use today are already pre-shuffled, but I like to give them a couple shuffles with you here. I'm telling you this reading is for August, but truth be told, it's just for when you find it, when it finds you, when you feel guided to it. Don't worry. I feel like don't worry about that. It's because we can't, I don't know that we can contain energy within a 31 day period, right? It's just all linear. It all flows. Okay. We have Jesus. I pray for Jesus' help and guidance with this situation. Jesus. We have enthusiasm. Whatever I am most passionate about is the direction I flow. Whatever I am most passionate about is the direction I flow. I feel like those are words to live by. And I'm saying that because I get that message in my readings all the time. Our guides are probably like, when are they going to get it? What direction should I take, guides? And your guides are like, whatever you're drawn to, whatever you feel passionate towards. They're your support system in what it is you choose. I'm sure sometimes they go, oh no. Okay, many of you know I have a Gemini moon. And I relate to that moon very much. Okay, not quite, it didn't quite come out, but we'll take them. We have the Three of Wands. So, that is enthusiasm. That is taking on the energy that's being asked of you. That's saying yes to it. We have the World. What's going on here? We have the Nine of Cups. So far, very, very uplifting, right? Some of you, this may be, you may have been praying and you're starting to see like your prayers being answered. And in the Three of Wands, I feel like I'm not putting limits on them. I don't put limits on them. What comes, comes. Here enters this next chapter, right? The opportunity to walk through this next portal. I see the Fool or the Joker, which is it, in the portal's window. But through that is the Nine of Cups. And hello. That is, that's allowing yourself to be joyful. Allowing yourself to laugh. If you find yourself down a lot, do things that will, like watch a funny movie. Because I feel like you have a lot of control over this also. I also want to say, I feel like this is bringing an end to something that may have been a long time coming. And here it is. Here it is. And I feel, you know, someone is feeling all the possibilities of what can be now. All right, let's keep going. Nine of Cups means that I went through that Eight of Cups. I gave myself emotional clarity, emotional endings, and I have now moved into a period of self-growth, self-love. It's a great time where, you know, it doesn't have to be anybody around you. This is, you know, and often, just as a Virgo, I find, and maybe it's part of my Gemini moon, I find that I have no problem being alone, and sometimes it's when I like being alone. You know, I like being alone because I get creative in that energy. So anyway, we have the Knight of Wands. Dun 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 dun. It's like something's coming in. Something is moving quickly towards this Nine of Cups. We have the Moon card of Pisces, ruler of Cancer. I just realized the sun and the moon are right next to each other in astrology. How did I just realize that? Right? The moon in Cancer and then the sun in Leo. Interesting. I see the Fool. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have, hello lovers, first of all, card of Gemini. But as we look up here, we see something that's coming in towards, you know, this, you know, I feel like a lot of you have overcome. You've given yourself the opportunity to overcome things that maybe just were out of your control. Maybe it's a person, right? Maybe I spent a lot of time and effort on someone, but, you know, you just weren't getting the results back. How long do you do that, right? How long do you continue to feed in that energy? Because I feel some of you, it's like a sense of freedom. And, you know, I mean, the cards look quite beautiful here, but I know to get here and to get here and to get here all took work, right? It all took time. It took work. It took understanding. You know, the World card there talks about your spirituality. So it's talking about entering into this portal, and that may be all it is now I walk within my spirituality. When I say I'm spiritual, I truly am, right? That means I trust. I trust in divine. I trust in the universe. I trust in flow. I trust in energy, right? Nine of Cups. Well, that's just sending beautiful energy out into the universe, whether you want to or not. And I don't know, guys. I just feel like it's being returned. So anyways, we have the Fool as the last card. Fool, do I take a leap of faith? Do I take this leap of faith? You know, I see nowhere in this reading where there's anything that you're fearing about this. The only thing I see you is trying to make or wanting to make a logical decision about something, a grounded decision. And it is connected to the Lovers, which then is connected to the Fool. So for some of you, this could talk about love again, right? There's something coming in that feels very passionate, and you know, your heart is open, and it allows you to feel, like really feel, really feel. And I don't know, just how I was saying, like the sun and the moon earlier, you know, the connection within this Lovers. Now, you know, this can be the meaning of the card is a head over heart decision. But very seldom do I go by the meaning of a card. Um, because, first of all, you have the Two of Pentacles right there. So I feel like this is more of a logical, grounded type decision. Is it what I want in my life? Is it what I want to bring into my Nine of Cups, right? That means my Nine of Cups is probably going to change to the 10. Do I want that? Am I ready for that? I think you're ready for it. I think the question is, do you want it? I don't see anything trying to hide. Even in the moon, which can be shadowy energy, the portal there is clear. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Palace of Wands, very passionate, passion-driven type home, let's say. Atmosphere is probably better. This is the house of action, movement, passion-driven, loving. It can go the opposite way, but it's not showing that way, so look at that with the wheel underneath there. So someone's probably feeling, you're allowing yourself to feel that, maybe that some of your prayers are being answered. And maybe you're not interested in moving into the Ten of Cups. Maybe you'd rather be in the Palace of Wands. Inspired. Driven. Okay. Let's bring in the Light Seers. We have the Star. Well, this is your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. I feel like Jesus is saying, your prayers are being heard, your prayers are being answered. And it is, all of the light. Like, be excited about it. Be excited about it. We have the Hierophant. Excuse me. Let me bring these down. First of all, the Star is a card of Aquarius. The Hierophant is the card of Taurus. The Hierophant is about your belief system. It is all of your belief system, like, what you think about yourself. Understanding the connection that you have to above. Not feeling like you're just stuck here on Earth type of energy. But also working with energy, and that means making movement when movement is called for. We have the Six of Swords. Interesting, I just said that. Making movement when movement is called for. And then we have the Death card, Rebirth. Huh. So, again, I feel like you ended something. But in the meantime, beyond all that, I feel like you've been wanting something, wishing for something, hoping for something. I don't know if you thought that it could come to you, but in a way, I feel like this is your message to look at it like it can, like optimistically. Now, realistically, at the same time, if it's a person and they've shown no interest in you, why do you want them, right? If they don't want you, you don't want them. Because there's someone who will want you. So anyway, I don't know why I brought that up. Anyway, well, because the Hierophant kind of calls for us to be in that energy, to have self respect and integrity and demand respect back. Um, this is trusting your belief system, clearing everybody else's belief system from yours, knowing your truth. In the Six of Swords, I feel like this, for some of you, this time alone, I don't feel like it needed to be sad. If anything, I feel like there are a lot of good things about it. And it's showing that, I feel like you're leaving that. Because here's a death card. But with the death card is bringing the rebirth. So I feel like the death card may be your independence, so to speak. And the rebirth may be talking about a relationship that's coming in. Because I feel the passion of it. Okay, well, let's keep going. Death card is card of Scorpio, by the way. We have a lot of major arcanas here. Just realized that. Well, we have Six of Cups fell on my lap. Coming over the moon. This could talk about a Pisces, for sure. Six of Cups is someone, first of all, Three of Wands, this person's looking out into their future and, just imagining all that it can be, right? All that it can be. Understanding also in the Three of Wands that my energy plays a big part in this, right? It's what I'm putting out is being received, and therefore it's being returned. Maybe not with the same thing, but a different thing. Looks different, but it may be the same type of lesson. Same goes for when you're just open to universal flow. Universal flow is open to you, right? Like when your heart is open, very seldom, like when you're in this place, truly in that place, very seldom can something come towards you that won't serve you. They can try. You can have people from the past try to come back, and it's like, you were toxic to me, right? You were toxic to me, and this time alone has taught you that. And there is no returning to that, and that's fine. That's just the way it should be, right? Some relationships are meant to end. Some can be healed. I feel like I'm not putting any limits on it. But anyway, so Six of Cups is, it's about happy memories. It's like melancholy. I'm not saying that right. I don't know. I mean, I have the star up here where I'm kind of wishing and hoping, and then here is the Six of Cups. So, I feel like this could be one half of an equation, one half of the lovers. I feel like someone ties themselves to someone of the past, and how I mean that is I feel like you're separated, but I feel like you don't allow yourself to go on dates or even think about that, because you're still. It's like there's a tentacle attached to you from that person. However, I don't feel like that person thinks the same way. And all I mean, I'm not saying they didn't love you and all that stuff, but they're just not, um, I don't know, they're not the kind of person that after something ends, they think, oh, I should behave, or quite the opposite. So I feel like you're kind of holding yourself back from experiencing, but I feel like in your heart, it's over. So it's just getting past that hump. Okay, anyway, We have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have the Ace of Swords coming over the Lovers, and the Nine of Cups. This could certainly represent communication. You know, I feel like you meet someone or you know someone that when you describe them, you say, I see parts of them that other people can't. Now, I'm not talking about anybody abusive. Not at all. It's just for some reason I feel like, you know, I don't know. Other than I feel like proudly able to say, like, I see the parts of them that other people can't see. Now, maybe that's a hint. I don't know. I know I'm saying I don't know a lot in this reading. I do know. So I feel like we have communication. We have the Five of Wands. Interesting. So I feel like if this is someone from the past, first of all, 6 and 5, 11, I'm getting, I hate to even say, but I'm getting a lot of like twin flames energy, that type of energy in this reading. I can't help it, you know, like I don't want to ignore it. So anyway, we'll just throw that out there. But anyways, because I feel like for some of you, like I feel like the Five of Wands is talking about two people that are in this Lovers, that I feel like, you know, there's some type of communication, whether it just be like, you know, like in my dreams, but I feel like they're connecting, like my thoughts are connecting, their thoughts are connecting, our thoughts are connecting. So the Five of Wands, I feel like, is the awareness, because the Fool is there, the Death card is above it, and the Rebirth is there. So I feel like we had to have had awareness of this Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is a lot of resistance. It's a lot of ego energy. It's working against each other instead of working, you know, together. It's, you know, it's a human type thing, but it is, and I feel like this issue, well, honestly, what I feel is this time that maybe I and they were in our own independent states, the awareness came to me of the way that the energy was, right? Because I feel like there's plenty of good attributes, great attributes, plenty of them. But I feel like, you know, and maybe that's the Palace of Wands, because really the Palace of Wands can be ego, can be jealousy, can be anger and wanting to be right, and, you know, refusing to change my opinion type of thing. So two people may have had that awareness separately. And I do kind of feel it separately. And then I kind of feel this Ace of Swords is talking about communication. I think before I end this, I want to look at the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. But can I tell you, I have nothing in your reading. It's like, I'm proud of you. I have nothing in your reading where you're not being real with yourself. Okay, we're not going to take all these. We have the Queen of Cups. What am I looking at? Well, just look at the Queen, right? And I'm looking at the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. And she's very connected. Well, hello, Ace of Cups. Okay. So this is love. No doubt, this is love. We have the Seven of Swords that is now coming over the Five of Wands, but the Fool's underneath that. Clearly, can someone change their ways? Did someone change their ways? Seven of Swords it feels untrustworthy. There may be a lot of fighting because there was untrustworthy energy. It may have caused you to leave, and it's interesting because this is difficult energy, no doubt, but it's also energy kind of the self. And the seven is about spirituality. It's like through my, even what we would say is mistakes, there are true spiritual lessons in there. And I do feel like, with this Fool here, that everybody's coming to the table free and clear. Okay, well, let's see what else we have. We have the Wheel. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Let's look at the Queen of Wands. See how she's sitting above everything. Nothing's affecting her. She's rising above. And I feel like, whether this is a fire sign for some of you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is also talking about, I feel like, these lovers rising above certain type of energy. You have the Wheel here, you have the Hierophant here, you have all the energy of truly divine energy. It's a time that feels very, very good. Now listen, if this is love and you like, well, that, like, I'm open to the universe, but I'm not open to this yet. That's okay. It's always your choice. But I feel like this is talking about a trip. And again, there is nothing here other than past energy, and I feel like it's in the way that people were acting that remains with you today. So I feel like congratulations, because I feel like you have risen above it all. And perhaps now they have too, or, I don't know. All I know is the Lovers has this Ace of Cups and the Wheel, which is talking about destiny. This Ace of Swords, it's just those, I may have been in this Nine of Cups, and with the Ace of Swords, I'm sending out there that I'm ready, right? Maybe I'm ready. Maybe I'm ready to give up the single life and move into the forevermore type of love. Life and love. So, whatever this may be, what I can tell you is you have a big part in it. Your prayers are being heard. Your prayers are being answered. Three of Wands is saying keep an eye to the sky, right? Stay positive. Have gratitude in just today and what you have today. I don't know. I feel like stay connected. And I just feel like, you may be surprised, but I feel like your dreams are being answered. Now, they may be different than you expect, but I feel like they're being answered. So, let's leave that there, and let's read. And let's start with Jesus. Mother Mary sends you this card because you have a close and personal relationship with her son, Jesus. They both hear and lovingly answer your prayers. Jesus offers healing support to you and your loved ones, as well as helping you have faith in God's miracles of love. This card is also a reminder that Jesus loves you and everyone on this planet, regardless of faith. He's a wonderful role model of forgiveness, integrity, and love that you can emulate in your current situation. Okay. Enthusiasm. Your question about what to focus upon is answered by examining where your natural interests lie. What do you enjoy doing? What issues stir your soul? What would you like to make where would you like to make a positive difference? These are your passions, and your enthusiasm gives them energy and motivation to take courageous action. Enthusiasm is positively contagious and helps others feel excited and happy. Mother Mary urges you to shine your light brightly. Let those around you know about your dreams, goals, hopes, and aspirations. Smile, share your feelings, and be authentic and accessible so that heaven and other people can join in your enthusiasm. Beautiful. And I'm going to leave it there. And as always, I want to thank you. I am eternally grateful for you guys daily. I give gratitude for you. I always look forward to your comments. I want to thank you for your likes, your subscribes. Thank you so much. Your donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't stay alive without it, so to speak. Just thank you for being you. And thank you for sharing the videos too across your own social media. I've had a couple of people who have come to me in that way who really, really got some answers. So I want to thank you for that, because I know, it's like, we're all the hermit, and I'm sharing this beacon, and this beacon you share, and so forth and so forth. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I love you guys. I will see you in the readings. Bye bye.